how you doing? I'm Tim.
And I'm John.
And I'm Brian.
We're getting ready to break ground on this beautiful project featuring some amazing Pentair products. Okay, we've got the equipment offloaded. We brought in the track loader, which this will take the dirt from when we start to dig the pool. We create these huge piles of dirt. We have plenty of space in this backyard, so we'll pile it up here in the backyard, and then we'll take load after load, put it in the dump trucks and haul it off. When you dig a swimming pool, sometimes people will think it's, 2 or 3 loads in a dump truck. It's more like 20, because if you take the size of a dump truck, sure, maybe 2 dump trucks will be the size of the pool. But once you start digging in the ground, after this ground has been sitting for years and years and years, the dirt fluffs up and it's literally 20 to 25 loads in a dump truck.
And this is what it takes to get that done.
We'll have this pool dug in a matter of 1 to 2 days, as long as we don't run into what's called caliche. And we basically cross our fingers on that because you don't know if it's under the ground until you start digging. But we should be good in this area. It hasn't been found, so we're about to find out.
All right, let's go over here and check out the layout and see where all this beautiful Pentair equipment's gonna go.
I got oil on my hand.
Oh no. All right, so we've got the spa laid out here. This is called a negative edge spa. So it's gonna have water flowing on all 4 sides of the spa. It'll look like glass on top. It's raised plus 18 inches. And we're gonna use a beautiful Pentair light in here. It's called IntelliVibe, one of their newest products, and it's gonna be gorgeous. And the pool is over here on this side.
Okay, so this is the deep end of the pool. This is 5.5 feet deep. If John was standing in this, his whole head would be sticking out because he's pretty tall. He'd have to have a much deeper pool. But the backdrop of the 360 edge spa, as you're coming this way, you're gonna get to the shallow end. And then what is this here, 3.5 feet deep?
Yep.
So we'd be about to here. So then you would step up out of the pool. Here's your steps. And now you're on the wet deck. This is where they're gonna have the loungers. They'll be able to lay out. The sun is in a perfect position right now, so if they're laying out, getting sun, they're only in about, 9 inches of water?
Yep.
So you can put probably 4 nice lounger chairs here, get some sun, walk down, go into the deep end, and climb right into that negative edge spa. This is a perfect layout.
With this wet deck, there's another exciting feature. They're gonna have 3 LED Pentair bubblers in here that are gonna light up at night, and you're gonna be able to see the water bubbling out of the pool. And one more thing, on this back wall, there's gonna be a shear descent here, a rain descent here, and a shear descent on this side. And underneath all those, there's gonna be Pentair lights shining up to accent all those water features.
And those will be the IntelliVibe Pentair lights. They can control the brightness, and they can make them dimmer and brighter, and they can have 4 different sections. So they can have some come on, they can have them dance, they can have a disco back here. It's gonna be amazing. All the Pentair equipment we're gonna do
over here in the
pad
corner.
over there on the corner of the house. So how many pumps are we doing?
So we're doing 4 IntelliFlow Pentair pumps.
And that's the new i3 pump?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, those are awesome. And then we're doing the panel also that'll control everything.
The
right there on
IntelliCenter.
IntelliCenter, Pentair Control Center on the corner of the house. All right, yeah, let's go take a look at where we're laying out all the equipment. All right, this is right where the Pentair equipment pad is gonna be with all of the Pentair equipment, and then the Pentair IntelliCenter is gonna go right here. That's an amazing system that controls everything.
So we're gonna have 4 IntelliFlow pumps here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that'll operate the different aspects of the pool, all the bubblers, the shear descents, the rain descent, 1 for the negative edge spa, 1 for the pool and spa themselves, and another one for the spillover that goes into the basin in the sunken area. So that's why you need that many pumps on this particular job. It's a larger project, so that's why we're using 4.
And you can operate each water feature separately and independently.
It's gonna look beautiful. Can't wait to see it.
We're really excited to get started on this project. We're here at this beautiful home. We just finished a really nice swimming pool. They're very happy. We did all the new Pentair equipment. We did the IntelliFlow VSF3 variable speed pump. They can control everything. Let's go back and take a look at their pool. We just finished this beautiful pool for you here in Las Vegas. What'd you think of GreenCare and our team?
Oh my goodness, amazing.
That Pentair pump, it's the simple, cost-effective way to do it. Have you had any issues at all with the controls or anything, or has it worked well?
Oh my goodness, it's so easy. Especially if, like I said, our friends coming into town. While we're driving here, you easily just turn on the lights, turn on the spa. I mean, it's awesome and easy.
This is the new IntelliFlow 3 VSF pump. It's got everything you need built right into it. You can control it from your phone. We're back out here on the Miller project. Got going on the excavation. Let's see how far we got today. When we're doing an excavation, the wind's blowing, you got dust everywhere. What we like to do is we put a sprinkler on a tripod and we just keep it going to keep the dust down. While we're digging, you know, you can stand out there, you can spray it a little bit. It's called cresting it. But if you're digging, it's gonna break that little crust. It's gonna blow everywhere. We do our very best to keep the dust down. This is basically day one. We got the big dog out here digging the pool. His name's Carlos. He's a good friend of mine. He's the best there is. Wow. Hey, good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
So what do we got going?
Hey, basically we are here at the pool layout of Miller Residence. This is going to be a beautiful pool, so nice raised mountain on the back with the nice waterfalls.
So as far as what's coming out of the ground there, you see the lines? That's basically the earth that's been compacted over years and years.
Yeah, that's the soil. Basically, here in town, specifically on this area of town, we call that a clay soil. So over the years, that farms or everything, that's why you see the lines, all that. It's probably that's where the water is sitting for long periods of time. And water sitting
looks like
over the time.
there's a fossil in there. I mean,
It
that kind of
kinda.
looks like my great-grandfather just laying in there. I mean, might be Hoffa himself.
Yeah, it's nice. Farther down we go, you see this is kind of sandy. That's what normally water does to the soil.
Have we ever actually found anything good like digging in there? You know, like maybe some bones or something, you just move them to the side and bury them? Or
Well,
here in Vegas, we just...
it's an old town, so who knows? If it happens,
Like we said, we just move it over somewhere, maybe under the concrete pad, right? This fire's nice.
it is. It's really warm.
Carlos, I've known him probably 20 years now. He has an incredible amount of knowledge. So I appreciate everything you've done, Carlos.
We're building pools for almost, I would say 18, 20 years, building pools. Like this is what we do for a living every day, digging swimming pools, building swimming pools.
Let's get it done.
Perfect. Thank you.
So it looks like he's just running an excavator behind me. It's kind of a violent thing. He's just scooping here and there, but it's actually mastery of the machine. You have to know how to work the handles. You have to know how to work the pedals. If you really watch, he's working around string lines. He's cutting those things straight down, and those lines don't break if you know what you're doing, because that line represents the edge of the pool and the top of the pool, and it gives you a level. A line, a string line, will not lie. If the line is crooked, your deck's gonna be crooked. That's why we run them. Does that leave it right? Have you seen that kind of stone before? Let's leave it right. You know what that is? Leave it right there, bro. Sorry, John taught me that one. This is the hand of Jimmy Hoffa. I think we all know what he says here. Cedos is putting down those metal posts. Basically, he's got to set those things in the ground hard. Those are gonna stick. So you're gonna see the edge of the pool and the edge of those raised areas. You're gonna almost see that piece of steel, but he's setting it so hard in the ground that it's not gonna move. Everybody is gonna tie into those steel posts. You're gonna see it from the plumbing to the rough electric to all the steel. It's gonna be encapsulated. You better shape that thing right or your pool's gonna be off. We come out here, we're gonna double check these measurements. If something is off, we'll come out, we'll reshape it, we'll retool it, we'll fix it. We have to make sure it's right. Because when the customer, they're sitting in there, they're designing this thing, they have a dream. They're sitting inside of their house, they see it on a 3D. If you don't do it right in the early stages, it's never gonna come out right. Start right, end right.
So we're originally from Ohio. I'm a licensed structural engineer. and I run a business division of our company for North America. And we
Wow.
just moved to Vegas about a little over a year ago. We love it here. It's fantastic. Super excited, like I said, to get a pool finally and really take in the full Vegas style, let's say.
Structural engineer. We better get this one right.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. We're about to have the bi-weekly company meeting. We get everybody together, review any current jobs that are up and coming. We also review any issues that we had on jobs. That's always going to happen in construction. Homeowners will come to us with an issue. We get the whole team together and we work it out. We figure out the best ways to resolve things. And I go around the room and I listen to my team and anything that they have to say. So we're about to get that meeting started right now. But starting off the meeting, guys, right at the top, great job. Keep it going. So you guys could work together. That would really work well because they're happy. Everybody needs to reset, do the little things that we know work. Always be on the cutting edge of this stuff. All you guys are amazing at what you do. I'm not taking that away from you, but we all just gotta keep pushing and keep getting better to stay ahead of the competition because they're always coming. All right, usually we bring it in and we say Team Green Care on 3. We're working with specifically Pentair now, so we just wanted to thank them, give them a little shout out. On 3, let's say Team Pentair. 1, 2, 3, Team Pentair!
So I've got the Miller job pulled up here. This is the engineering stage of the project. This is not something that most people see. This is the thing that we send over to a structural engineer, and then they give all the calculations for the steel, the thickness of the shotcrete that goes in the walls, what all the construction people in the field go off of. So it's extremely important to get everything correct on this before it gets sent off. All the different types of equipment. This has the IntelliFlow 3. It has 2 feature pumps. Required. All this is Pentair equipment. We've got the cartridge filter. And this is yet again another thing that customers don't really see, the intricacies that go into building a pool.
Okay, we're back out here at the Miller residence. The dig is complete. We've got all of the plumbing equipment here from Pentair. This is the i8 control panel from Pentair that will control everything. We're doing 4 of the Pentair IF3 pumps. These are super high-end, the latest and greatest pumps from Pentair. We're gonna be setting those up.
We can move it in the back and get it set up. All right, there we go. All right, one of the last boxes right here, we got the power supply. It's ready to go for all the IntelliVibe lighting.
This is going to control this pool great. These pumps are made for more than what we're doing, which means they're going to work fantastic.
Most people don't realize it until you're out at night having a barbecue. Boom, you turn on the lights. That becomes one of the most important parts of the design of the pool. And Brandon really hit it off with the design of the pool. It's just going to turn out amazing. Good job, Brandon.
Alrighty, let's go take a look at the piping we got out front. We're gonna start running some trenches. All day long, you see machinery going in and out. We've gotten the dirt out of here. Now we brought in the smaller stuff to do the more detailed trenches for the plumbing pipes.
They lay out these flags. The yellow is for the gas, red is for the electrical.
If you see these, that means there's an underground utility somewhere underneath the ground. They mark these out so we don't put a big shovel in the ground and tear them up.
And they're not lawn darts. They're flags.
They are a little painful.
Ah, come on. Uh-oh, look what we got here, guys.
Alrighty,
Bam.
let's build this pool, baby.
Team Pentair. Boom.
Okay, we just laid out all of the on-the-ground marking paint where all the trenches are gonna go for the plumbing.
So we like to lay it out so that the guys can come in with the excavator and go ahead and start digging the trench while other guys work on the inside of the pool. All these orange lines you see, we're going to trench from the pool over to where we have the equipment sitting.
Let's let the guys get to work and we'll take a look at this when it's all done.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
All right, Brandon, why don't you tell us about this negative edge spa here? It's looking beautiful.
So what we did here, this is of course the beginning structure of the Infinity Edge Spa. Beautiful Pentair lights in there shining over with the water cascading over into the side of the pool.
We've got a wet deck here with 3 bubblers and some water features here. Can you please tell us about what's going on?
Yeah, so as you see this way, we've got the windows for the house.
Yep.
As we're looking out, we've got a great focal point. This is going to be the water feature spilling over into the pool. We also have 2 other raised bond beams that will be spilling over into the pool as well. So you're going to get layers of the sunken area with the fire, the spillover from the pool, and then the water features at the back.
All right, we're out here at GreenCare. We brought the cars out today. We all like cars, and he was talking about he got some new property way out there by Good Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's thinking about building, kind of a smaller pool. He's into the Pentair equipment. He knows they're the best. He builds the best cars. So what do you think? You have any ideas in mind? It's something we could build out there?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a really cool piece of ground. It's historical. It's part of the old Spanish Trail.
All right, well, let's get one of these necklaces on you.
All right. Well, now we're official.
Pentair, spin that around.
Yeah, you guys actually went
Crazy
down.
Mike. Let's go, man. You gotta get the bling, bro. All right, so we're gonna be building a pool for my man here. We're gonna go race some cars around here, and we got the Pentair bling on. All right, we're out here. We got the supercharged GMC. I'm gonna try to compete with Johnny Boy's electric.
I think I'm going to smoke him off the line for sure.
We'll see what we can do here, buddy. Why don't you hop in?
Let's do it.
I think I'm gonna get smoked because he's got electric over there, but I brought my vet, a little secret weapon, so I'm gonna race this and then I'm gonna get him in the car.
No, he has no chance.
Kevin. Yeah, we got this.
1, 2, 3.
We smoked them.
Smoked him. Obviously, it's ridiculous. Who's next? That's my question.
I lost, but now it's on.
Bigger guns, huh?
I had to bring in reinforcements. bro.
Reinforcements?
You didn't have my lucky necklace on.
No, okay.
Now we'll see what's up. I'm feeling better now. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
I'll race the red one.
605 to the crane.
Who won?
Good. It's fun racing.
Heating up the tires. Yeah, baby! 2, 3. Oh, we got him! Wow!
I can't believe that. I wouldn't have guessed that at all.
That was wild. Safety first, just like building pools. So we're out here on a closed course today. Safety first, always. But my man right here, we had a few races. We narrowed it down to the 2 fastest cars. It came down to this red cammed out vet and this beast of a thing here, and you took it, man. So
It was
go
fun.
ahead. You won the.
That was
you won the
good.
prize.
Oh yeah, I get my necklace.
That's right. First place gets the Pentair
Yeah.
necklace. There you go.
I'm rolling.
Say yeah, Grandpa.
Yeah, good job.
It's a 1955 Chevy. It's got a CTSV supercharged 4L80 transmission. It's all C4 Corvette drivetrain. I don't even know how long ago I built that car now. That one came off the Swan Ranch from Charles Manson's hangout. We call it haunted. As a car builder, sometimes it's more important where the car came from. That Corvette don't have a soul. No offense. But no offense. But they don't. They don't have a soul.
I got that on a deposit for a swimming pool.
And they've told me before
that they feel like as a pool builder, we're like their hero because it's brought their family together.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It has
It's
sentimental
amazing.
value. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for
Yeah.
coming out today.
Thank
and
you,
I'm really
man.
looking forward to building your pool and working with you. You're a very creative person.
What's the recap for today? How did it go?
Oh, it went amazing. We were in the vehicle right here, and we came in first.
It's a good luck charm. All right, we're back out here at the Miller residence. We got the trenches dug, and oh my gosh, look at this. We got all of the equipment set here, the Pentair equipment, amazing. Let's go check out the rest of the yard. All right, the spa is coming together great. This is gonna be a negative edge spa. We've got all the jets and blowers all installed here. The plumbing team is just doing fantastic. You can see all the intricacies that go into the plumbing of a pool this size. You know what, I'm getting a call here, hold on a second. Okay, well, Tim was supposed to be here, but apparently he decided to get a massage instead. So I'm just gonna go through this. All right, now we're in the bottom of the pool, getting ready to look at the basin. This area over here that's dug out is not part of the pool. This is a sunken seating area that is gonna have a fire pit here in the middle. And then this portion is gonna be covered and there's gonna be water spilling over as a giant water feature. And then we're gonna have those IntelliVibe lights down here in the basin. This is a pretty complicated pool. There's a lot of things going on here. Look at all this piping that goes in. This is a part of the pool that most people never ever see. Wow, look what we found out here. As we were excavating the yard for the pool and the plumbing, there's a manhole cover right here that has probably been buried out here for 20, 30, 40 years, who knows? When I talk to customers, and what I would recommend for customers is if you're planning on building a pool, you might want to ask the contractor that you're talking with during the design process or before that is, why aren't they using Pentair? Pentair is the company with the highest longevity. It's super easy to use for not only the homeowner, but also the construction company, and they have the best warranty. Well, since Tim is in here and the guys are at lunch, I'm gonna go ahead and start filling in some of these trenches, but I don't necessarily fit in this thing, but I'm gonna do my best. All right, well, the plumbing crew's here. They're almost finished. Job's looking fantastic. Apparently Tim wasn't able to make it. I'm sure he'll call me in a couple hours and have some sort of excuse, but I'm on the road to the next project.
Copy of the meeting notes.
How y'all doing?
John's a little under the weather today, so he's gonna sit this one out. Try not to just hit people with construction questions out of the blue and expect an immediate answer. If you have a buildup of questions that you want, it's always gonna be better having it sent out right before those meetings so we can all talk about it as a group, because one person is not gonna know the answer to your construction questions. It really helps if you do that. But no matter what, we cannot get away from what's been working and what has made us successful. We're doing the IntelliVibe lights on the bigger one, which is the Miller job, which is Brandon's, and we're doing the i3 pump on the Joyce project.
Before, you know, they had all the light shows, you could go through the colors, but now you could set it low to high, that's a big deal. There's a lot of features now that go direct to the pump. The pump's gonna be a lot smarter. The Pentair stuff's great to work with. I have all Pentair stuff on my pool. I'm at 4-year mark, it works great, everything's still working very great. The efficiency of the pumps and the cost, it's gonna run very cheaply, smoothly, and quiet.
All of the homeowners are happy with the gift bags in their pools, and they appreciate us. So it's not about the problems that we're having, it's about how we're overcoming them together as a team and making sure these customers are happy. So keep up the good work. I appreciate every single one of you guys. 1, 2, 3, Team Green Care.
We have to remind people, like you said, we got to go in that circle. Everybody has to be reminded, even myself. You start something, it's a circle. Just remind yourself to keep doing it. You know, what it is consistency.
What's this, Steve?
It's me in the future.
There's Steve Dooley right there.
Yeah.
The living legend. Thanks for everything, Steve.
All right, thank you,
I'm gonna get
Tony.
out there and get in the field. Okay, so as I was saying, you can control all 4 different zones, all controlled separately. And you got millions of color choices. You can set them up to dance around. You can set it up to flash and go crazy like a techno party, or you can relax. So this gives you that full custom ability to control your lights any way you want. Let's get these in the back, Noah. This is the first lights ever delivered to the state of Nevada by Pentair from the CEO himself. Whew. See, I do all the heavy lifting around here. So this is the larger version. All of these guys are going to be on the different water features.
So those are the uplights.
Yes, uplights. Yep. The best part about this is is you can do 4 different zones. Remember a couple months ago when we were talking, I was like, hey, you can't do that, but now you can. So now you'll be able to, you know, control the lights in the spa and have a disco party going on there. Maybe you guys are relaxing on this side and you want like some slow mellow lights going in and out, doing different things, or you can have them all do the same thing. As you can see behind me, this yard is all torn up. We've got huge holes all over the place. These are for footers, for big posts that go to the patio cover. There's gas lines, there's electrical that goes in the ground. All of these holes and all of these trenches have to remain open for several weeks. That's one of the things that sometimes gets to the homeowners. They want us to fill these things in so they've got flat ground. It is dangerous back here, but we're still waiting on paperwork from the governing body, and we are still waiting on inspections. So this has to sit open much longer than most homeowners like. These are the bubblers on the wet deck. These will have the IntelliVibe lights.
You can put a light inside here. There's going to be a clear cover. Right now, the cover that's on there is just a debris cover that'll come off once we get ready to do the plaster. So opposed to normal bubblers, these shoot up significantly higher, and it actually lights up that whole water stream.
Basically, this will be one of the zones where they can have this maybe all set in red, maybe have the middle of the pool set in that bright white light, and maybe have the spa set in blue.
Absolutely, it's gonna look amazing.
So this is the sunken area. This is gonna spill over. We've got the skimmer and the autofill down there below in the sunken area. Why is it set so low like that?
The water level in this trough is actually gonna be set significantly lower for the water displacement. So you need a certain amount of water to break that surface tension in order to make this spill over.
Say you got 6 people in the pool, now you got 7 people in the pool, now you got 8 people in the pool, and it's starting to fill up more and more. It's starting to get close to the top. What happens to get that water level to go back down?
You see these main drains down to the 2 pipes sticking up out of the bottom? Those plus this skimmer are on their very own separate pump. So everything is pulling from this trough and giving back to the pool.
We got a gas line coming up there in the middle. That's basically for a nice fire pit. So they got water and fire in this area. This is gonna turn out nice.
Absolutely.
Good job, Noah, I like it.
This is called a bonding wire. It's almost the same as a grounding wire. This one is just to make it to where everything that's metal on your pool or near your pool is gonna be protected from lightning, things like that. So these right here are your junction boxes for your pool and spa lights.
We're also gonna put the extra control system that controls all the lights. That'll also be mounted here as well, right?
Yes.
You know, this one is kind of to the side right here.
So that light needs to be moved over. So right now we need to leave that Shotcrete gapped, and then they need to move it over today. Oh, that one too.
Don't want them right
Hey, yeah, you're right. That's got it. So hey guys, that light and that light need to be where the agua is. Okay, we're here at the Shotcrete phase. We pump mud through a hose using a high pressure machine called a Shotcrete pump or a concrete pump. We also have an air compressor that's hooked up to that. When they start out, they just push the concrete through the hose and it kind of oozes out. But then once we start up the walls, they'll hook up the pressurized hose and that shoots air and it actually shoots that Shotcrete up against the wall, and that's what makes it stick.
Once they get it all on the wall with the actual pressurized version of it, that's when they start carving it out, and that's where the artwork comes into play, and that's where they do their magic. It turns out really nice.
Our guys spend a lot of time on the craftsmanship of the Shotcrete. We make sure it's done right. We make sure all the angles are right, the handheld's right. You don't want to be walking around these job sites unless you know what to look out for as far as the pitfalls. You can get hurt.
Yeah, no homeowners or pets in the backyard during this period of time. It's just a dangerous environment. But
well, there's a homeowner now walking around.
We notify everybody.
We're here with Mr. Miller. We were just talking about how we were going to move the lights over. See his shirt here, engineer. That's what I like. The guy's smart.
It's wonderful to see the Shotcrete going in and just becoming a reality now.
We're excited about it, and we can't wait for this thing to light up and have that vibe.
Oh yeah, we can't wait for it.
Yeah,
light up.
It'd be nice. Alrighty, let's go check out the pump. We're getting ready. He's going to turn on the air supply. That's what's going to put that pressure, and it starts shooting it out, and it becomes almost like sticky. We've got the negative edge spa, but basically when this spa raises up and it spills over, it's just gonna look like glass on top of that spa. It's a beautiful effect, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. When the guys do the Shotcrete, it's basically the precision all the way around there. It's gotta be perfectly level.
It's gotta be perfectly level. They've got to set it up just right so that when we add tile to it, they can make a slight adjustment, but not too big. Or you want that water to just be perfect all across the top like glass. wife's like, what the fuck?
We got one going out, it's empty, and we got another one down there down the street coming in, it's full. They just go out, they come in all day long until that pool is done. It takes precise timing. You got to get it just right. Otherwise, that concrete spinning in there, you'll get what's called a hot load, and that is no good. So the timing is key. Pentair is extremely grateful. I happen to build a really good friendship with one of the CEOs of Pentair. His name is Jerome. He and I have become really close over the past year. So I just wanted to say from me to you, we really appreciate you allowing us to film this and put it out there for Pentair. So
It's no problem. It's our pleasure.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate all the hard work you guys are doing.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
As you can see, there's a huge hole that you got to dig. This is for the post on the patio cover. He's got a massive, beautiful patio cover that's going to be going up right here. It's going to be raised up a little bit. You've got to dig these huge holes. You put the post in here and you backfill them with concrete.
Yeah, up in these areas, there's very high winds at some times of the year, get upwards of 70 miles an hour, so you got to have those footers right. This particular job has 8 footers, so it's going to have a really nice, big, giant patio cover on it. It's going to look beautiful.
A lot of times people will buy those patio covers and they put them together and they'll just bolt them to their little pavers. And what happens is, we just had a huge storm here yesterday, 60, 70 mile an hour winds. It'll pick that thing up and put it 2 doors down, 3 doors down, and it'll end up at your neighbor's house. So if you want to build them right, make sure you dig the footers, you pull a permit, and you backfill them with concrete the right way, and this thing will never go anywhere.
Exactly.
I don't know how I'm going to get out of here.
You need help?
I need some help.
You have your life alert?
Thanks. So you can see how high this bond beam is. This will be fun up here for the kids. They can climb up here and they can jump off into the pool.
Yeah, as long as they're in the deep area, for sure.
This is just a perfect design.
Well, right now is the hand carve part, one of the hardest parts, but it takes this very skilled artisan to do this, so that's why these guys are the best.
We have all our own equipment, and we've got an in-house team that's been doing it for a long time.
It's the best way to do it, in-house.
We make sure that the craftsmanship is top tier, and it's done exactly the way the homeowner wants it. So the design matches, and they really get every single effect as far as the shelves and the handhelds and the benches. They just all come out perfect. We're gonna head out. They're just wrapping up the Shotcrete in the back on day 2. This is the final truck, and then we're gonna be doing all the tile installations.
Tile and coping, yeah, it's gonna look nice.
That'll be the next thing you see on this pool. We're moving right along. It's gonna be amazing.
Tim's trying to save money, so he gave himself a haircut last week, and he asked me how it looked.
Hey, listen. What I did here is I slimmed up the sides, so my head looks nice and skinny, and it makes my whole body look skinny.
I think it was that special, it's $4, a buck a side, because he's got that, you know, kind
So
of
you're
thing.
saying I got 4 sides to my head, dude?
Go like this. Just
That's not
go
funny.
like this. You look like the guy from Minecraft.
All right, we're here at the GreenCare office. This is something we do. We give customers, if they buy a swimming pool, we give them an interesting sign for free they can put out by their pool. Just kind of funny stuff. People love it. After I see the pictures of beautiful pools built, I always see these signs around the yard. So they do like it. It's kind of interesting. Let's go see what Noah's doing. What's up, Noah? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
What do we got going over here with these badges you got?
Well, just some patches I picked up while I was in.
It says embrace the suck. What does that mean?
Just means you got to deal with it, whatever it is.
Everything kind of sucks every day and you just keep going?
Yep.
Before I do anything, I ask myself, would an idiot do that? And if the answer is yes, I do not do that thing. I like that one. I like it. There's a nice little place of sanctuary. My truck almost makes your truck look like it could be like in a little kiddie parade. Out here on day 2 of Shotcrete. They finished up the main pool yesterday. Now we're doing the sunken area. Let's go take a look. Here's how we did this. Basically, this is going to be all beautiful tile, and then this will be a big old water feature right here, and these are the IntelliVibe lights. So this little ledge right here, this is something that's required on a swimming pool, because when you're swimming right here and they'll have water right here, And if a little kid can't swim, he can grab onto that. It's called a handheld.
The handhold edge turned out perfect. It's part of the code. You need to have that on any pool where there's no exit to the pool on that portion, but the lights are going to turn out nice. You can swim, right?
I believe I can. Hey, what do you got going on with the hose there? If he turns that on and you're in front of it, you got a problem, so be careful.
Even though it's super loud out here, they can use whistles to tell them to turn it off, turn it on, higher speed, lower speed, things like that. It just makes the job go much smoother, and the guys know exactly what they're doing.
So this is pegboard. It's real simple. It's just a board that we use when we do all of the steel work. Before we do the shotcrete, they'll come in and they'll tie this on with little wires. And that way when they're shooting the shotcrete, it shoots up against this. And then what they do is they come in and they cut it off and they take it off and then they'll shoot this side and then they smooth this side out. This is called double cut shotcrete, and you get the front side and the back side and they hold the shotcrete back. It's kind of like a concrete form, but
yeah, it's basically like a form board.
Kev, what's up, man?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Running a little late.
Oh, sorry about that. I was busy.
Hey, it's construction zone. Remember, you gotta wear your helmet.
All right, thanks.
And then I got you something special from Jerome over at Pentair. He's a friend of mine.
Oh, thank you.
He gave me this here.
All right, I appreciate it.
Does that helmet fit? Is that fit right?
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Is that good? Good?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Let's that's cut. There we go.
This is the slurry that we put behind the towel. Right here, I'm mixing this up right here for the tile.
This is the tile phase. Kev was just mixing up. That's like a slurry that they put on behind here. So if you have shotcrete, it's gonna be rough like this. That's just the nature of that surface. And then you come in and you do the tile, you want a real smooth surface. So they're gonna come around, they put these tack boards all the way, that gets you a nice level. And then they put that slurry, and then they're gonna put in basically the glue, and then this tile is actually gonna go here on this whole section, and then the middle raised area is gonna be a different type of tile, so you have two different textures.
It's very beautiful right here.
No, it's gonna be very, very nice.
Yeah.
So that waterline tile is gonna blend in perfectly in this middle section here. It's gonna be a different tile just to have a little bit of contrast. But Tim, are you feeling the vibe? We've got a lot of vibe going on here in this pool. I think it's gonna look really nice. I think actually I'm gonna make a rap song about it.
That sounds good. Kev, you want to be in on the rap song?
I do.
Yeah, there we go.
That's practice. We're gonna need to practice a
All
little bit. We got all the footers dug for the patio cover that we're doing right here with the barbecue. This is Vegas. It's how it is. Out of nowhere, clouds just swirled out here. Got completely rained out. The guys had to clear out, and you can see this is just within minutes. This all filled in, and we got, this is what, 3 feet of water? Is there a gator in there? Pool also got flooded out. All right, so this is the 360 negative edge spa. What you do is you come in with this wet material. You kind of come in front of it, basically with this trowel here, and you bring it all the way down on these boards just to push it. And then you come in with the board. You leave this a little floated higher, and then he'll come in with the board across, and you just kind of fill in those voids a little bit, make sure it's all there. And that's how you move all the way around this spa to make sure you have that perfect material. When it gets a little heavy, I'll move that down out of his way. A little spot there. Go ahead and fill that in. The water's gonna come here, and you got to make sure this edge is perfectly level all the way around. It flows over down into that trough. So that's how it's done. I'm gonna need you to finish this up. All right?
It seems like I need more concrete.
All right. This job is moving along. We're at the tile phase. Once you're at the tile phase, you're right there. You're gonna do the pool border. Then we're gonna finish off behind with that nice raised patio cover and everything else.
Once the tile's done, we put in the border. And the next thing you know, we'll be filling up the pool. It's gonna turn out really nice.
This guy is so tall that you got to stand on something elevated when you're near him, or else you feel small.
I never try to make it feel that way, to be honest, but
this is calculated.
It's up to you.
I feel like I'm on top of a mountain right now.
I think it's going to be a great job, and it's going to be an amazing pool.
Bam, all right, done. Let's do this.
We're compacting for the travertine to go over on top of this white chat, and you have the tile here. that plays off the tile here where the water's gonna come down. Just looks great. What do you think, John?
I think it looks fantastic, and what you can see that?
We put these IntelliVia lights right here in the handheld, so they're gonna be underneath the water. It's gonna shoot up on there. It's just gonna be beautiful. I really like it.
So we want the pool on one, meaning the pool lights on one. You want the spa on a separate one, so you can change the colors between them, right?
They're getting ready to finish over here on the wet deck and the pool area, and then they're gonna start on the spa.
Steve!